Hey guys, welcome back to Backpocket Game Reviews. So I've been receiving a lot of requests recently for another GameStop video. Which, you know, I like GameStop videos. I just didn't know how into them everyone else was. They are my most watched videos, hands down. My highest watched video is over 5,000 views, and that was 5 years of working at GameStop. So we're going to start a new series, and it's going to be called GameStop Horror Stories. It'll be myself. I may even see if I can get some of my friends that have worked at GameStop or still work for GameStop to participate in this. But it's going to be called GameStop Horror Stories. I'm going to kick it off with my worst horror story. This one was the worst experience I've ever had in retail in my entire life. It was Black Friday. Of course it was. Why wouldn't it be? I worked in a mall too, just for those of you who aren't aware. It was a mall store. It was not a super busy mall unless it was the holiday. During the holiday was the only time of year my GameStop store went to one of the highest selling stores in our state. The rest of the year we were one of the slowest stores. So our mall was a nice mall. It just was not a busy mall. It's in the middle of a spot where it's not that much through traffic. And we have two way bigger malls now with Polaris Mall and Easton Mall. They're like the designer malls. You can go in there. They have super designer and plush companies. You go into this one, you'll find an FYE and some stuff like that. So this incident was Black Friday. I was not on register. Normally on Black Friday, they never had me on register because I was really good at managing crowds. I have a very loud voice, and my voice carries very well. Same with midnight releases. Normally I'd always be the one working the line in the crowd and making sure that it all stays in tow. So we're moving through the line. This is the year that the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 and all that stuff had come out, and you know, we're moving through our line pretty steadily. We're already all out of PlayStation 4s and Xbox Ones. They're gone. We don't have them anymore. And all of a sudden, these two girls hop out of line and they come over to me very panic-stricken. I was like, oh, well, what can I help you with? Did you have any questions about something in the store? Were you seeing if something was still in stock? And they go, there is a gentleman behind us, and don't get me wrong, he was a nerdy, socially awkward individual. There's nothing wrong with that, which is kind of why I was like, oh, they're just gonna have a problem with him. And apparently he was talking about in line behind them how easy it would be for him to just shoot down everyone in line at the moment, which is very terrifying. When someone comes to you and tells you that, and you're stuck in one spot trying to manage a line, you're like, oh, this is wonderful. He has a backpack on too. Just makes this way better. Like, oh, there could be a gun in there, and his intent might actually be to mow everyone down. He's talking to another kid about this. So these girls were very panicked and a little scared. And I was like, that's fine. You can go ahead and stay out of line. I'll remember where you're at, and I'll let you in your turn. So I call mall security. Mind you, he's still a little ways back in the line. And I call our mall security, and this will tell you how great mall security is. So I call them, I let them know that a kid is talking about in our line, shooting everyone down in the line, that some customers had gotten out and informed me of this, and he had a backpack on, yada yada yada. There were a lot of red flags there. He wasn't wearing a trench coat or anything, so don't take it like that. But there were some signs. You know, the backpack being a major one. So then, about 45 minutes go by. He's almost to the point of where he's going to be going into the store. Mall security finally comes down. 45 minutes. 45 minutes go by for a possible gun threat. And the head of mall security comes over to me after they interrogate him in the hallway. They're like, oh, we don't think he was actually going to do anything. It's like, well, did you search his bag? And they go, we're not allowed to, and we didn't want to bother the police with it. But we were pretty prepared for a situation like this. Huh? You were pretty prepared for a situation like this? 45 minutes went by. He could have taken out the whole mall. the whole mall would have been dead before they would have responded. They didn't even call the cops. Look, granted, no one got shot, nothing actually happened, but that doesn't exactly make you feel very secure, especially the last time your store got my store got robbed, literally like a month prior to that. Not at like gunpoint or anything, not me particularly. My store was shaped like an L, like it was curved like this. This was my store. My two hands right here equal my store. So if you're talking to me over here by the 3DS stuff, I can't see you towards the back of the store. However, I had a group come in, they distracted me. I know they distracted me because I saw someone make out with these items. And our corporate, loss prevention, thought it was a genius idea to stack up consoles to make line sanctions, to divide up the lines. So there's pre-owned consoles in stacks to create these line sanctions. 6 of them got stolen in one go. 6. So I asked mall security, because we didn't have cameras in my store, because the mall has cameras and the mall's cameras are supposed to watch your stores. We don't have one pointed at your store. My car also got vandalized out in the parking lot. Yeah, we didn't catch it. It was pointed at your car, but we couldn't make it out. Wonderful. Someone snaps off my side view mirror on my car in the parking lot. You can't make it out. So just so you know, be very aware that your mall does not have great cameras. It is not there to protect you. It's a false sense of security. And mall security is also terrible. Pray someone there, if someone does start shooting, has a concealed carry. Because if not, it's going to go pretty badly. But yeah, so that's one of my worst experiences ever working at GameStop. We did let the kid back in to buy his stuff. He didn't shoot anyone. He was just kind of a bizarre kid. He was probably like 17, would be my guess. I don't know, I didn't really get to talk to him, nor did I go out of my way to try to talk to him, because something tells me I would probably have been the first person he would have shot. Mostly because my humor is just terrible and not appropriate. People get very bothered and offended by my humor sometimes, but yeah, so that was my worst experience ever working at GameStop. If you worked at GameStop, please let me know down below which ones that you've had issue-wise on Black Friday. Especially if you were in a mall store, please let me know how terrible your mall security was. I would love to hear about it because I think it's hilarious that the first words out of their mouth to me were, "We were pretty prepared for this situation." Straight face too, like dead serious, like he thought he was really prepared. 45 minutes. Yeah, right. Well, guys, if you did like the video, drop a like down below. Thanks for watching as always. And if you want to see more, please subscribe. I'll be uploading content pretty regularly. So, bye!